Join our Zoom. The United States has the world's largest economy. What percent of the world's greenhouse gas emissions is the U.S. responsible for? And keep in mind that the U.S. only accounts for 4% of the world's population.
30?
I'm
gonna go with 25.
No, 27 to 23.
10. 18.
17.5.
3%? Sir, 14%.
Wrong way.
I won!
You did. Good job.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the second question. This is a follow-up there. What percent of Americans do you think don't believe climate change is even happening?
37.
40.
40.
50?
50?
50?
Wait, I changed my answer. 20% of Americans don't believe climate change is real.
Thank you. It's 30.
30!
Out of the 70% of Americans that do believe climate change is happening, what percent do you think don't believe that humans are the cause?
43.8. No, it's all whole numbers. 43.
30.
25.
I would have to go with 30% of the 70%.
The answer is 40, so you're close.
Oh,
Ryder once again.
I'm so smart!
The biggest question when it comes to environmental policy is whether certain projects are feasible or not. As greenhouse gases from cars, power plants, and other human-made sources continue to cause Earth's temperatures to rise, the projected environmental consequences are dire. Yet how likely are the most catastrophic scenarios? We must decide whether we should be accounting for the worst-case outcomes or more realistic outcomes of climate change.
In 2009, the EPA announced the Clean Air Act, which would place regulations on factories that emit greenhouse gases. However, it didn't ever go into effect. There are 3 different ways to approach environmental policy: mitigation, alternative solutions, and adaptation.
Mitigation involves making incentives to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, like having people pay more for things that harm the environment or giving them benefits when they use things that don't harm the environment. Many people like the cap-and-trade system, which creates incentives for private companies to reduce emissions. Companies can trade carbon credits and sell people the right to use more carbon. This idea is appealing because a set amount of carbon is being traded and allows political leaders flexibility as they seek to reduce emissions.
Another way is finding alternative solutions, which is finding ways to use clean energy, which would create a lot of new jobs and would be good for the economy. Even 80 big companies have joined the American Business Action Climate Pledge to reduce carbon emissions. The third way is adaptation, which is getting ready for the fact that global heat might rise. Adaptation would include a diverse set of policies, including dealing with droughts, pest and disease control, water conservation, and infrastructure like seawalls to deal with rising sea levels.
Let's save the environment.
I'm even kidding. Can we redo this where you guys just lie because I need this for my video? The whole point is it's supposed to be shocking and everyone's over.
Okay, we'll lie and do we like say crazy incorrect answers and then we're like, what?
I'm gonna go with 5.
No, it's lower than that. It's at least 3. It's 3 or below. It's got to be 3 or below.
What's the answer?
What's the answer?
14%.
Why are you lying? No. Oh my. Oh my.
Wait, you're freaking with me.
There's no way.
There's
I'm
no
dropping
way.
out of school.